Darius McGrew connects storytelling with enterprise sales. On a crowded campus stage in Tallahassee, a young poet steps up to the mic. The room goes quiet as he begins a spoken word piece about identity and media. That student is Darius McGrew. Years later, those same skills with language and audience would follow him into meeting rooms, video calls, and long sales cycles in the public sector. Today, McGrew is an enterprise account executive at Frontier, based in Tampa, Florida. He works with public sector clients and manages complex telecommunications needs. His path to this role is rooted in two themes that repeat across his career: clear communication and long-term relationships. McGrew studied editing, writing, and media at Florida State University. He joined the honors program and took part in several academic and leadership societies. Outside the classroom, he found another outlet in poetry. He performed in spoken word events and won first place in the Florida State Poetry Slam. "I learned how to read a room very quickly," he has said about that period. "If you lose people in the first 30 seconds, it is hard to win them back. That lesson applies to everything I do now." During college, he worked as a receptionist at Pat Live in Tallahassee. There he handled constant calls and information flow. The role required calm under pressure and careful listening. At the same time, he served as social media director for Poetic Lyricism, a student group that used free verse to discuss social issues. He created content, managed channels, and focused on turnout for live events. Another thread in his early career is music. Through Indie Band Guru, McGrew wrote promotional content for independent artists. The goal was simple: help musicians raise funds and reach new listeners. He drafted articles, scripts, and campaign ideas that artists could share with their audiences. He has noted that this work taught him how to write for different voices. One week he might be covering a rock band. The next week, a solo singer from another country. You cannot copy and paste the same message for every artist. He has said, "You have to understand what matters to them and to their fans." That habit of adjusting tone and content would later show up in his sales and account work. After graduation, McGrew moved into recruiting and talent-related roles. At Wilson HCG in Tampa, he worked as a proposal writer. He then became a technical recruiter at JobSpring Partners in Atlanta, where he helped place software engineers across a range of tools and frameworks. His move into telecommunications began in 2020 when he joined AT&T's B2B Sales Leadership Program in the Dallas area. The program blended product training with hands-on sales experience. McGrew stood out in several phases and earned internal recognition for high attainment. From there, he took on the role of global mobility consultant. He supported more than 150 global healthcare accounts along the East Coast. He received awards such as Team MVP and Q1 Outstanding Omni Winner. He also joined AT&T's Diversity and Inclusion Committee, which reflected his long interest in representation and voice. Over time, McGrew's focus shifted to specific segments. He became an enterprise account executive for healthcare, leading in goal attainment across his group. Later, he moved into education accounts. In that role, he remotely managed more than 1,200 E-rate eligible education accounts across New York. He worked with multiple support sellers, built ongoing relationships, and earned recognition for a large multi-line sale. A typical week in those roles could include virtual demos, problem-solving calls, and internal coordination. You are constantly translating between technical language and everyday language. He has said, "My writing background helps me keep things clear." He then advanced to enterprise account executive for the public sector at AT&T, serving clients across Florida in a remote capacity. His work linked connectivity needs with policy, budgets, and community impact. In 2025, McGrew joined Frontier as an enterprise account executive. Based in Tampa, he now focuses fully on public sector accounts. The work involves long sales cycles, competitive bids, and careful planning. His approach combines metrics with narrative. He tracks performance, but he also pays attention to how customers describe their own challenges. That habit goes back to his early days in poetry and music writing. People will tell you what they need if you listen to the exact words they use, he has noted. Alongside his roles, McGrew has completed several professional courses in areas such as strategic thinking, finance, and healthcare selling. He pairs this ongoing learning with his base in editing and media. Across his career, the pattern is clear. Whether he is writing about an independent artist, supporting a healthcare client, or guiding a public sector account, Darius McGrew returns to the same core idea. Words matter, and relationships built on clear communication can move projects, teams, and communities forward.